This is the new CX-6e. Try saying that after 2 glasses of wine, and it's a new all-electric mid-sized SUV from Mazda. Doesn't it look nice? Now, I thought this might be a little bit derivative because it's based on a joint venture with a Chinese company called Chang'an. The bones of this car are actually a vehicle called an S07, but Mazda has completely redesigned it, very successfully in my opinion. It's got LED DRLs at the front, which look a little bit like a Nissan Ariya, but because it's slimmer, it looks a lot less bulky. The actual headlights are here. Then it's got a blanked off front, which looks very elegant, and a pass-through here on the bonnet. Now that helps with the aero, and it makes it look a little bit more funky when you view it from odd angles. Down the sides you can have either 19 or 21-inch wheels. These are the 21s, with this big black wheel arch that's kind of framing that wheel centre. And then as you come down the side of the car, it's got these big black side skirts with Mazda written on them, in case you didn't know what kind of car it was, and the roof is always black, no matter what the exterior colour. Then as you stand back in the car, you notice that the profile is really rather elegant. Mazda's done a good job here. And then on the C-pillar, it's got flying buttresses, which I love because flying buttresses are just cool. Plus they're useful because they help with the aerodynamics. And then at the back, it's really quite neat. So it's got very solid form, especially the depth of this panel here, which makes it look kind of classy. Big Mazda badge, LED rear lights. And then the only thing that really annoys me about the back of this car is the rear windscreen wiper. Now I really like a rear windscreen wiper, but I feel like this should be tucked up here somewhere because this is quite a frameless space. This would look magic if that just disappeared. But generally, I think this looks really clean and tidy. Mazda doing a really good job with the bones that they've been given.
Let me know what you guys think. Is Mazda doing well with the styling here? There's an all-new, all-Mazda electric car coming in the next few years, and that one won't be constrained by the same hard points as a car like this. And Mazda has also shown what it reckons is its new styling direction with the Vision X Coupe and the Vision Compact. Stylish things. Underneath is a 78 kWh 400 volt lithium-ion battery on a rear-wheel drive platform with a possible 301 miles of WLTP range. Strong charging too, with 200 kilowatts of DC power. You're looking at 24 minutes 10 to 80% on a big enough charger, with 11 kilowatts AC as standard. Oh, and there's a vehicle to load plug capable of chucking out 3.5 kilowatts to power your e-bike or bouncy castle. There's 252 brake horsepower and 236 pounds-feet of torque, which should manage under 8 seconds to 62 miles an hour from rest and 112 miles an hour flat out, which is fine. And with that rear drive setup and Mazda's keenness on driving dynamics, there's hope that it'll totter along quite nicely.
But inside is where it gets really interesting. There are only 2 grades, Takumi and Takumi Plus, and Takumi Plus gets the bigger wheels plus all the digital rear view mirrors you could ever want, but Takumi grade gets pretty much all of the equipment as well. So let me spin you through a few of the big feature elements. First of all, there are no dials up front, just a head-up display that's projected through the windscreen and then a small flat-bottomed wheel with some steering wheel controls. And then there is this, which is a 26-inch central touchscreen. Yes, 26 inches. Now, I am not a massive fan of that. It just looks like there's a widescreen TV that's been stapled to the dash. Yes, apparently it's been sorted for European tastes and the hierarchies have all been properly resolved, but 26 inches to me is just too big. You don't need that kind of size to retain functionality, and that thing will probably glow like a reactor at night. There's also voice and gesture control, so if you do things like this, it'll take a selfie, or a closed fist salute will set the sat-nav to your home address, but this is just a show car, so we'll have to wait to see if that actually works.
There are also modes for both driving and mood. Driving gets individual, normal and sport, that sort of thing, while the mood settings have stuff like relax mode, which adjusts the seats and warms the car to a set temperature, rest mode, which sets the seats back for a nap, pet mode, and wash mode, which is for car washes rather than bathroom breaks. But the rest is very nice. This Takumi Plus also gets the purple amethyst seats with the pale tops and a massive standard panoramic sunroof, and I love it. Though yes, you can have standard black or beige if this is a bit disco for you. It's actually very upscale, and the fact that it only comes in 2 upper class grades shows that Mazda is feeling like this is going to be a premium proposition.
On the more practical side, there is wireless charging up front, there are cup holders here, and a massive storage box, which you can lose lots of things. Plus, the quality and the materials just feel really nice. This Takumi Plus grade get this amethyst, which is purple leather with the pale tops, and I really like it. Who would have thought purple would be good in a car?
There's also a 23 speaker stereo with speakers in the headrests, along with 262 different colours of ambient lights that can pulse along with your music, which sounds terrible, especially when the rest of this car feels so classy.
And then in the back it really does feel quite spacious, mainly because the front seats seem to have a big curve in them and there's plenty of space to put my feet underneath. After that there is plenty of shoulder and headroom. It feels quite big, even though it's got that slinky roofline.
The boot is fine but not huge at 468 litres, and there's a useful 80 litre frunk, so it feels like this car is making good use of that EV architecture.
Okay, so I'm a little bit torn here. I think this is a great looking SUV in a sector where it's actually hard to look a little bit different. It's got competitive range, charging and hardware, but it's also got a fairly incongruous 26-inch widescreen TV stapled to the dash. That is personal opinion though. Generally though, I am very impressed. However, two vital things remain: how it drives and how much it costs. And until those two things are revealed, we will reserve judgment. Generally though, I think this is a nice looking car. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments.
Oh, and I forgot to say, please do the usual and like and subscribe, because that's a thing these days. And don't forget that if you're looking for a new or new to you electric car, you have to have a quick look at Electrifying Marketplace, where you can find out all the information you need to know on new and used battery powered cars. It's a must see when you need to talk EV.